Caleb Matthews, if you spell this next word correctly, will declare you the 2024 National Spelling Champion. Spell the word catastrophe.
Catastrophe, meaning disaster?
Yes, you're on the right track.
Catastrophe, C-A-T-A-S-T-R-O-P-H-Y, catastrophe.
Ever had a rough time spelling a word you thought you knew how to spell, but realized you don't really know how to spell it? Don't worry, I'm here to save the day. Today, we're focusing on 30 of the most commonly misspelled words, so you can get better at spelling them. Let's see how many you can spell correctly. Number 1, necessary. Required to be done, achieved, or present. For example, bringing a map was necessary for the hiking trip. Number 2, privilege. A special right, advantage, or immunity given or available only to a particular person or group. For example, voting is both a right and a privilege in democratic societies. Number 3, maintenance, the process of preserving or maintaining something. For example, regular maintenance of your car can prevent major repairs in the future. Number 4, parallel. Side by side and having the same distance continuously between them. For example, the train tracks run parallel to the highway for miles. Number 5, restaurant. A place where people pay to sit and eat meals that are cooked and served on the premises. For example, let's try that new Italian restaurant downtown. Number 6, millennium. A period of 1,000 years, especially when calculated from the traditional date of the birth of Christ. For example, the dawn of the new millennium brought about significant technological advancements. Number 7, weird. Suggesting something supernatural. Unusual. For example, she had a weird feeling that someone was watching her. Number 8, rhythm. A strong, regular, repeated pattern of movement or sound. For example, the drummer kept the rhythm steady throughout the song. Number 9, license. A permit from an authority to own or use something, do a particular thing, or carry on a trade. For example, he applied for a driver's license as soon as he turned 16. Number 10, receipt. A written acknowledgement that something has been received, usually in the form of a document issued as proof of a transaction or payment. For example, after purchasing groceries at the store, Mary asked for a receipt to keep track of her expenses. Number 11, definitely, without question and beyond doubt. For example, I will definitely attend the concert next weekend. Number 12, separate. To set or keep apart, divide or disconnect. For example, she used a knife to separate the tangled cords. Number 13, occasionally, at infrequent or irregular intervals now and then. For example, despite living in different cities, Sarah and I still manage to meet up occasionally to catch up. Number 14, a lot, a large number or amount. For example, there are a lot of books on the shelf. Number 15, tomorrow, the day after today, the future. For example, we'll meet for lunch tomorrow. Number 16, beautiful. Having an attractive quality that gives pleasure to those who experience it or think about it. For example, the sunset painted a beautiful array of colors across the sky. Number 17, February, the second month of the year. For example, Valentine's Day falls on the 14th of February. Number 18. Mischievous. Causing or showing a fondness for causing trouble in a playful way. For example, the mischievous puppy chewed up my favorite pair of shoes. Number 19. Conscience. An inner feeling or voice viewed as acting as a guide to the rightness or wrongness of one's behavior. For example, his conscience wouldn't allow him to cheat on the exam. Number 20. Exaggerate. To represent something as being greater, better, or more intense than it actually is. For example, don't exaggerate your accomplishments on your resume. Number 21, irresistible, too attractive or tempting to be resisted. For example, the aroma of freshly baked cookies was irresistible. Number 22, calendar. A chart or series of pages showing the days, weeks, and months of a particular year, typically with marked holidays and events. For example, mark your appointment on the calendar so you don't forget. Number 23, entrepreneur. A person who sets up a business or businesses, taking on financial risks in the hope of profit. For example, she's a successful entrepreneur who started her own clothing line. Number 24, embarrass. To cause someone to feel awkward, self-conscious, or ashamed. For example, he hoped his parents wouldn't embarrass him by sharing silly childhood stories with his new girlfriend. Number 25, camouflage. The disguising of military personnel, equipment, and installations by painting or covering them to make them blend in with their surroundings. For example, the soldiers wore camouflage uniforms to blend in with the forest. Number 26, argument. An exchange of diverging or opposite views, typically a heated or angry one. For example, they got into a heated argument over who should do the dishes. Number 27, liaison. A person who acts as a link to assist communication or cooperation between groups of people. For example, the teacher acted as a liaison between the students and the administration. Number 28, maneuver. A movement or series of moves requiring skill and care. For example, the pilot performed a daring maneuver to avoid a collision. Number 29, occurrence. An instance or example of something happening. For example, the occurrence of earthquakes in this region is quite common. Number 30, perseverance. Persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. For example, his perseverance in the face of adversity ultimately led to his success. Congratulations on completing this spelling challenge. Whether you aced every word or stumbled a bit along the way, remember that every step forward is a victory in itself. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all the latest lessons.